Friday, 9 o'clock, sales video hit the 200 mark. So that's better. It is not going to be a combo video because I didn't go out yesterday. I think the refuel, it was a little over 100, but it was muggy, like 85% humidity. So, I mean, I can go out in those temperatures and, I could function outside when it's like that. But why bother? If there's stuff to do in-house, that's what I get done. When the days are it's storming or it's real bad snowy, do in-house stuff or take the day off. Um, Yesterday, well, I got a picture before I started the video, so I redid the shelving unit that's right down here on the landing, and that's much cleaner, much straighter. There are like 8 books, some some of them are like song books, and so those are on the island that has the resurfacer. So I'm going to get a few more song books that I do have listed, and eventually get them. There's 2 that are for the band Chicago, and then a couple others that are more jazz and wind instrument themed. I've got maybe 5 or 6 other ones, but so those will be put in a small lot in a short time. I'll clean up the books. Got those listed, and just other smaller housekeeping. Just picked a small corner somewhere and just started moving stuff around and organizing it. Organization is just as key as inventory is, and even if you're not organizing inventory, you still gotta keep stuff organized. I hate using the same word multiple. Say it again. Do the video, get the stuff packaged up, and gonna head out to Avon. I haven't been out there in a while. I wanted to sometime, like, I don't know, maybe it's almost 2 weeks now. I wanted to, but just the way on how the phrase is just the way on how the cookie crumbles on how the days go, what I want to do, where I want to go, how bad the weather is going to be. It's not like it's always bad, but Avon is almost an hour away, and really don't want to get caught going in and out of the rain all the time, and then have to be coming back home at 70 miles an hour in a heavy rainstorm. If you don't have to put yourself in the situation, don't. But I think the only rain there's supposed to be is like a half an hour or an hour at that, later on in the afternoon. So should be all right. Let's go and find out what's sold. So we have the sealed Pink Panther. So someone asked in a question to me, not on this channel, on through eBay, if I would take one of the stickers off. That's not like a hype sticker. I mean, I take the price tag where I get them, or other price tags that have nothing to do with it. But something like this 4 for 20 or 420 or whatever, these, no. Like, no, I keep it just as is in case someone else would want it or whatever. It takes no time for them to take it off. So it's just kind of out of the random. I just happen to see them. Like, yeah, no. So I keep all the stickers on as much as absolutely possible, unless it's a price tag sticker that from the store where I got it, or like a little color sticker that has nothing to do with the actual item itself. So hype stickers, price tag stickers for this, things like that stay. 18. Chocolate News, X Library, 2-disc, Clean Enough discs, 64 for an X Library of this. Shadow of the Vampire, John Malkovich and Willem Dafoe, 25. Private Eyes, Don Knotts. 19. Private Eyes, I'm watching you. The Ultimate Carmen. So Carmen is a Christian singer. I want to say he passed, or it was Eric Carmen who passed. One of the two, but I think it was Carmen who passed away not too long ago. Speaking of Hulk Hogan and obviously Ozzy. 59. Well, this is the Ultimate collection. So he did one that I remember my mom listening to growing up. It was one that made the font is too small. I'm not going to do that to try to read it or remember what the name of the song is. But he made a kind of a mockery out of all the different soap opera title names. And he made a song out of it. It was kind of goofy, but so this is Center Field, tribute to John Adams. So if you're in this Cleveland vicinity or a fan of Cleveland Indians or the Guardians, or you know of John Adams, or if you pay attention to baseball strange records. So John Adams is, I don't know if he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He might be. So John Adams was a fan that, I don't remember the exactness here. So he started going to baseball games in maybe the late 70s, and he brought a drum. And he had the drumsticks, and he'd go up in a much higher seat, rows and all the way up in the, not like the bleacher seats, but he was high enough up, and he would play his drum at certain points in the game. Now I don't know how it started off to where he'd eventually play his drums at only certain points, but he would play his drum, and that became, and this is in the late 70s, and he went to as many games as possible, and eventually they just started giving him a season pass because he started to become free press. And so yeah, after a while they gave him and his drum passes for those two seats, so he'd go into the game and he'd start playing. So he went to, I couldn't tell you, 7,000 games, and he was like the most consistent baseball fan. And so his tenure there started to dwindle down because of his health wasn't getting exactly the best. So I know he passed away. It couldn't have been too long ago, but he just became a mainstay at every Indians. I don't think he was around when it changed to Guardians, but some interesting local history. So if you watch any of the older Indians games, home games, and let's say that something exciting was about to happen, you're going to hear this doom, 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 right through his drum, and did that for 50 years. I don't know exactly how long, but if you're into baseball, interesting little factoid person to look up. 20. Going from talking about the Indians to Indian weapons. Knife and Tomahawk, DVD 11. And Barrel House Boogie and the Blues, LMA Morse CD, $11. 241, 8 sales, 225 product cost received. That's where the average should be. And again, not every day is the song that was coming to mind, but I don't remember what it is. Not every day is really good. I think whatever it was yesterday was like $80 or it wasn't much yesterday. So that's going to wrap that one up. So if you like what you heard, like what you saw, what you learned, tell me anything you going up, comment going down, sub share. Those are free. They take a second. Help me, help you, help other people learn about buying and selling physical media. Appreciate it. Thank you.